race day. It's raining. Hung out down at the race expo last night, had dinner down there, went to the race briefing. It's a good vibe here. I've never been to the Grampians before. It's go time. In spite of how often I've done this, get ready for a race and drink mix and pin a number on, it always feels like I'm forgetting something. I don't know, it's tricky. It's a bit wet.
Are you nervous?
Nah, I pooped out all my nervous poops. I'm ready. Are you ready? So, just coming up on 5Ks in now. It's technical out here, people. Yeah, it's gonna be slow, but as I've sort of been used to in past races in Australia, it's already thinned out pretty quick. Yeah, the plan is just to kind of keep a lid on things as much as I can, so I don't really know what place I'm in right now, and I don't really care. Still a long way to go. It's been raining since we started, and like 500 meters in, on the top of that big rock that we started on, had a pretty decent downpour. So everything's wet, but that's all right. As I said, long way to go.
Okay, so we just did the first checkpoint. I don't know who he is. Well, Luke did it, and I'm there. This is actually the first time that I'm like crewing on my own. Usually I have like a Jeffrey or a friend or someone that's like with me that does the like logistics and the driving. And I'm really just there to, you know, support his spirits, which don't really need supporting. So really my role is superfluous, except for this time where I am, in fact, supposed to do all of it. That's fine, that's gonna go fine. He needs a lot of carbohydrate. Really, that's my main job. The other need is he would like to know how long until the next checkpoint. Actual time, like expected time, spreadsheet, sugar water. He needs a lot of carbohydrate, spreadsheet, like expected time in time. And so like I got out the spreadsheet and I looked at it, I'm confusing myself already. Here at this checkpoint at like 13:55, 15:45, maths is 1 hour. That's not 1 hour though, that's 2 hours. Because it's just so many carbs. And does he even really need that many carbs? We don't know.
Just left another aid station, 40 Ks in, another 13 odd to the next checkpoint. It's tricky out here, slippery rocks, just rocks everywhere. Whether they're slippery or not, it's tricky, slow, but it's beautiful, not too hot too, it's very nice. I imagine that there's spectacular views here when you're not running in the clouds. I have to come back.
You've got 2 hours to the next one, just under.
A little slow.
No one feels good.
Slippery out there.
Is it?
Yeah. Too early for
No,
this.
it's never too early to go.
You're almost as chill as George Meyer was. He was just
Super chill.
stupid.
I didn't even stop it. You're good? You're good. Honey,
Love
bye,
you.
bye, bye.
Whew. 50 Ks. That feels slow. Just left Hall's Gap. Climbing up to the pinnacles now. And, oh man, it's got nothing. Whew.
You don't want to push.
Yeah, I know, but it's like I couldn't if I wanted to.
Well, it doesn't matter because you said no pushing. No pushing.
Yeah.
I'm just panting at the moment.
Whew. Oh my word. 60 Ks, 8.5 hours. This is sort of the last of today's daylight too. I'll stick the head torch on in a minute and try and trudge it out for the night. It's rough out here. It's rough.
So it's 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm just about to have a nap at the 100k checkpoint. Luke was actually really good at the last one, which I think is about 85. Everyone came in saying it was really hard, but he actually seemed pretty good. The last checkpoint was like misty, like foggy, you couldn't see anything, and it was raining. Apparently the rock is really slippery, but he actually seemed like better than I've seen him, so maybe he's just coming into his own when it gets real crap. Or maybe he's gonna go back down again. Who knows? I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna have a nap now though. That's all I do know.
Woo! Made it through the night. 110 Ks, like 18 hours now. That was a wild night. The trail is insane. It's so technical. Oh man, we got lost up there too. Me and another guy running together and got disorientated and ended up running like 2.5 Ks back the way we came until we ran into someone. Just a little demoralizing, but that's all right. It was a new day. Oh my god. 130 Ks. Everything hurts. Home stretch.
Oh, what a race. Grampians, what a place. Man, that delivered some technical trails that I knew not to be possible. I've recalibrated now what I think a technical trail is like. I think my biggest disappointment about that run was that I didn't get the camera out enough. It was a spectacularly brutal course. It was technical beyond what I knew possible. And unfortunately, that meant that my hands and full attention was needed in the most technical, most spectacular parts, just to not fall over and keep moving forward. But I had fun. That was such a good event. Just over 28 hours, which included 4 kilometers of extra running when I went the wrong way, which ended up being good enough for 4th place. It took me a good 6 or 8 hours to feel comfortable again, so didn't have the greatest of starts to the day, but happy with how I managed my effort after that. I was able to get in roughly 110 grams of carbs per hour too, which is crazy. 90 gram precision gels, precision drink mix, and a whole bunch of Coke at the aid stations got me all the way through the event. And now I know I made Sarah look extra bad in her management of crewing, but that was a flawless performance on her behalf. Usually my dad is throwing the reins of crew chief, and he's a man who loves a spreadsheet and is always where he needs to be, when he needs to be, with exactly what I want. But Sarah also did exactly that. And so I'm thankful that Sarah was there, crushed the job, and yeah, kept me going right up until the end. It's been a big year. Essentially 4 mile-length races. It's more racing than I've ever done before. Post the event, just the usual aches and pains, stiffness for 4 or 5 days, and then I've been tired, like a tired that sleep won't fix. Putting in like 9 to 10 hours a night, but still wake up feeling just fatigued. But look, that'll come good in another week or so, and I'll resume running when I feel ready. But what I do know I feel ready for is a break. I think my priorities are going to shift back to kind of normal life stuff for a little while. Training for these big races, it requires a lot. I enjoy it thoroughly, but I think it's time to chill a little bit. So look, hopefully this is enjoyable. I had such a good time down at the Grampians. I have no doubt that is quickly going to become Australia's premier miler. That's about all I got for this one. Thanks for watching, and yeah, I guess I'll catch you in the next one.